Hello, everybody. My name is Ratnos, and welcome to Mythic Council of Dream Testing. Council of Dreams. So this is pretty similar to the heroic version of the encounter. There's really only one major mechanical difference, and then one sort of mechanic importance difference. So one important difference is now the barreling charge needs to get soaked, or else it does really big raid damage by several people. So this is a charge that the boss is about to do here that it splits damage, or it does damage to everybody hit, and then it also does a bunch of damage at the end that gets reduced for each person that it hit. And if you get hit by two charges in a row, it does way more damage. Tanks can actually soak everyone, but everybody else needs to not get hit if they soaked the previous one. And then other than that, the fight basically has the three bosses casting their own abilities. The bear has about 1.7 times as much health as the other two. So you and you want to be killing them all at the same time. So basically we brought the bear to one of them and then damaged whichever one the bear was on top of and did some cleave. Here's an example of a mythic overlap. So let me show you this. This is the alts. I'm gonna rewind a little bit and show you. The bear is casting Blind Rage at the same time that the Dryad is casting Constricting Thicket. On heroic, only one of these would happen at the same time. On Mythic, though, you'll get combos of two. And so to solve the Blind Rage, you need to have a duck go and unpolymorph themselves on the bear. And then once you've done that, the bear will then cast a charge, which you need to bring through the thicket. And that's basically the way that all of these will work, is that you usually will have a nasty combo like that you have to solve perfectly. Because if you, for instance, had all of your ducks unpolymorph themselves before then, you'd be out of luck. So a lot of this fight is about managing and making sure that you have a duck if you need a duck, and you have a flower if you need a flower. Those flowers on the ground, the ducks clear them by running over them, and once they've cleared three of them, they can unduck themselves and turn anybody in that blue circle into a duck. And so you want to be clearing the flowers in theory, but you need to save a couple of flowers, which we tried to save a few in the middle for whenever we needed them. You need them for whenever there's a Song of the Dreams coming out, which is the next overlap that we're about to get here. So this one is Song of the Dreams plus Constricting Thicket is about to happen. So to clear Song of the Dreams, we need to soak the flowers. And on Mythic, you only get like 9 or 10 seconds to do this. You need to take like 3 ticks of a flower. And to clear the Constricting Thicket, we need to aim the charge at the other boss. So to do this, all of us go in the flowers for a little bit, clear that healing absorb off of, or that absorb off of us. It only gets cleared off of flower damage. It doesn't get cleared off of other damage. And then we also aim the boss at the Dryad as well. So it's important that the boss there is on the flowers so that it can land a charge and have people soak it and have those people be standing in flowers to clear their songs. And then besides that, the only other overlap that you can get is the song plus the polymorphing the bear, which actually isn't that bad. The main thing you need to do there is basically make sure you're floating you have one of these ducks, keep passing the duck between two people rather than letting the ducks expire or have them clear all of the flowers, because if you have none of the ducks around when the rage is going to come out, you can't turn the bear into a duck and then you lose. So that is the main difficulty here, is as we're kind of approaching this 3-minute mark, we're making sure that some of our ducks are going to stay and we're going to keep them so that we can use them to clear the bear rage. That's going to be happening right about now, is the bear's going to start raging and the Song of the Dragon is coming out. So we clear the bear rage with the duck dispel, which as soon as you do that, you take a bunch less damage. It's really nice. And then we all make sure we take 3 ticks of a flower to clear our flower debuff. You can see a couple people. There we go. The last few have been cleared off of the raid frames. And then once you've done this, it is rinse and repeat for the remainder of the fight. The next overlap is going to be the same as that first one. It's going to be the duck into charge, and then it just keeps doing those overlaps again. We're 3.5 minutes into the fight, and the main difficulty now is just even cleave, and it's not even cleave, it's making sure that we're prioritizing our damage well so that all 3 will die at the same time, so nothing is dying well ahead of everything else. We have our 2 groups, group 1 and 2, that are alternating soaking all of these charges, and it's a very boring fight from here. Here, you've seen the whole fight, and you just keep doing the same thing. Try not to have any incidents. I'm gonna skip ahead at this point because there really is just more of the same. Not much real danger here. Again, a charge from halfway across the room to break that while everybody was standing in the flowers to clear their song debuff. And yeah, I think there was supposed to be an enrage around the 8-minute mark or something here. You can see we got the boss pretty low and ended up killing it at 740-ish. So the tuning on PTR, not something to look too much at. because often things are undertuned on PTR, so they can actually test all the mechanics. But there you can see how long the rebirth cast is as well. It's like 20 seconds, I think, and then you have to kill the third boss within 20 seconds of killing the first boss, which we got kind of close there, but we were able to do it. That was Mythic Council of Dreams. Third boss in the raid, it can be. You can go here third. Definitely one of the ones I'm less excited about fighting. It is just a pretty annoying combination of frustrating because the bosses are rooted and don't move nicely, and you're trying to like make the Dryad move, but it is very uncooperative. So that's annoying. It drags on for a long time, and the difficulty is kind of a bunch of like gotchas, like, oh, gotcha, you didn't have a duck left up, you're gonna wipe, which I don't know, it wasn't very satisfying. So that's my take on Council of Dreams. Definitely one of the fights I think is probably going to be the weakest in here. Hopefully it's nice and early boss, not tuned too hard, don't have to worry too much about it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.